Today I'm wearing a full suit. Why? Because in a couple minutes I'm gonna go to a special event in Tokyo where I'm gonna present all my games to potential companies and customers. That's why I'm wearing a suit right now. But I thought, why not also show all my games to you guys so you can see what I'm gonna present today. Let me actually start with one of the best games in my opinion. So I can show you guys real quick. I actually won an award for this game from my school for being the best game from the whole school. And I mean really the whole school. This was not only like my class, like all the classes from like first year to fourth year. Yeah, this is Guilty Lane. I hope it's not too loud. So the music and this was made with AI actually.
Guilty Lane.
So it's like AI music about the game itself. Like the contents about the song is about the game. Let's actually start the game. So when you start the game, you got this like explanation in Japanese. Basically it just tells you the contents about the game, how to control it. Then zooms out and you got this panel here. So in this game you control a train. You can like move forward, move back. You can choose between right and left. Like right now it's a straight track, but eventually there's gonna come a fork. And on the fork there's gonna be two people, like right and left. And you have to choose who to kill. So let me show you real quick. Also like the background here is automatically generated, so it's always different. And also the music is also AI music talking about the game. And then for every kill you either get more money or you get more guilt. So that's the whole game. That's why it's called Guilty Lane. So you can see right now, you can zoom in here and it tells us who the people are. Like we got prisoners over here and we got royals over here. So let's kill some royals. So the train is gonna move. Here we got the royals. Boom, we killed them. You can see now our gold rose, but also our guilt. And then we can use the money inside the shop and buy stuff. And here in the inventory we can use it like this. And then we can go further and eventually there's gonna be a shop, and in this shop, in this train station, we can actually gamble. So this was the shop and soon the train station is gonna come. So by the way, everything here was made by me, like everything was modeled, all the textures. So this is the train station. You can actually get off the train here and play some pachinko here. So you exchange balls here and then they come out here. And if they hit one of these three things, the slot machine is gonna activate, and if you win the slot machine you get a lot of balls. And then you can exchange these balls back into gold or guild. And this screen over here. So that's basically the game. There's not much else. You just make your choices and try to not get your guild to 100%. If that happens, then something wild is gonna happen. So let's move over to the next game. So the next game I want to show you is the first game I ever made. So this is called Dekame no Ippai. So and keep in mind this is the first Unity game I ever made. So I made this about a year ago and it's basically a Japanese fishing simulator. So the way the game works is like you can move here, can also move forward, and here you catch fish. And you cannot catch every fish, like you have levels. So right now I can only catch the white ones. And basically you just catch the fish and your XP rises, and when it goes to 100 you level up and then you can catch even bigger fish. That's basically how the whole game works. and it's supposed to be kind of more like a relaxing game, like not action based. You know, this is the type of game you can just play while talking and having something on in the background. I think this is a good game for that. Or if you just want to like decompress. So right now we leveled up, so we can actually catch the second type of fish. This one here. And this one gives us more XP. And it goes up like that. So one more and then we level up one more time. And now we can catch even bigger fish. So we can catch this one over here. And now we can catch even bigger fish. We can catch this one here, I think. This one should give us 80 XP, I think. Yeah. And then you can press E. So right now we are level 5, and when you are level 5 and you press E, it switches over to the boss battle. So the boss battle looks like this. And basically this thing shoots out these cannonballs and you have to evade them. And here you have HP, so you have a timer, and this timer has to go to hundreds, and you also have HP. Oh yeah, also if you get too close to the squid, it's gonna teleport you. Yeah, we died. So this boss battle is pretty hard. Do you think you can like win? If you think you can win, then like the video right now and also download it in the description. It's 100% free, so you can download it right now and try it for yourself. So the next game I want to present to you is called Kumo vs. Maho. Basically this is an original game. Like the other two games were like, I made almost everything in the game, like from 3D model to the code. But the idea was like somebody else's. So this game, everything is my idea. Like I was basically the leader and the planner and the programmer. And right now we're actually inside the game. So just like in the video, the game actually looks that way. And it's heavily like Skyrim, Elder Scrolls inspired. Like a lot of the mechanics are the same. Like press E to interact with stuff. You can shoot magic with your stuff. You got mana and health. And even like the background is heavily Skyrim inspired, but like pixel art. You got these magic towers over here. You can jump. So the whole idea of the game is basically you got two things. You got the forge here and you got the Stargate over here. So in the forge, you actually make new magic stones. You can see the black thing that moves. You can also like press tab and you get an inventory. So here you combine magic stones to make new magic. And the way you get the stones is by going to the Stargate to new worlds. So let me show you how this works. I hope I still remember the code. I think BDF. Like when you go out into the world, you like discover new codes and you can go to new worlds. So this is the first world. It looks kind of like this. And here there's gonna be enemies. Like this. And you can kill them like that. And this is the magic stone. Awesome. Yeah, if you're too close to the Stargate and press E, it's gonna activate this. And I confuse E and tab. But if you're skilled, you don't have this problem. Oh yeah, let me also show you how to use this. Basically, you just put it in, and then you have a new type of spell. And then in the forge, you can actually combine these. So you can play around and see what happens if you combine a black stone with a brown stone, basically. Yeah, so usually you go all the way to this, all the way to this thing, and it reveals the new location, but it takes quite a long time. And so let me just show you briefly the game, and if you want to play it, the link for it is in the description, so you can play it yourself and discover all the worlds. Also don't confuse E and tab key. So let me show you real quick how this works. You put 2 in, you press this like hammer here, and it makes a new spell. So this one has like mana only 10, but the damage is 20. So we basically doubled our damage and we make a more powerful spell. So let me show you, let me put this in. So this is our new spell, and the sound effect and the animation is kind of different, and it's more powerful. And you basically go out in the world. There are 6 different worlds you can discover. You fight the enemies there, and you get new stones. You bring them back here to the forge, and you make new spells. And everything in this game, even the soundtrack, the BGM, was made by me. Everything was modeled by me. All the like mountains were made by me. The textures were made by me. These are actually real photos, like I took in Tokyo. And this was modeled by me. Almost everything was modeled by me. Like teammates made actually these things here, and the book here. So not 100% everything was made by me, but I was basically the team leader and main programmer and planner. So this is the game I'm gonna present today at the like event. And basically this is a game we made together at our school, together with like a pro wrestler, which is kind of famous in Japan. And today we're gonna present this, so I think it's okay for me to show this, hopefully. So let me just show you the game. Honestly, this is one of the game where I had the least amount of opinion. So if I would have made it myself, I would have made it completely different. And I made my own version, but I'm not allowed to use it. So I have to show you this version. So this version is heavily influenced by other people. So I only really made the background, like you can see the ring here with the texture, I made that. You see the Mongolian huts in the grass, I made that. And I made the mountains too. Everything else was not made by me. What is that? So let's skip that. So here the like mountains, the Mongolian huts, and the ring, and the chairs was made by me. Everything else was made by different teammates. So the reason why I don't really like this game is because, well, I don't think it's that pretty, and I don't think it's that fun. So the way I would have made it, what I would have changed, is I probably would have made it a bit more action-based. Like maybe put the camera a bit closer, like make the character teleport and have some cool teleport animation. Let me show you. So that's basically how the game works. You jump up these stairs. There's like a mod, I think, for Overwatch or something, and it's the base idea. And you just go up here. So maybe you can understand why I wanted it to make it like a bit, you know, more action based. Seems almost a bit boring, right? I feel like with games where you can go up, where you have to go up, it has to be more action based, right? But the thing is about this game is like in group projects, especially in Japan, like you're not supposed to have a strong opinion, especially if you're not the leader. So it's smarter to just, you know, do the best on your part. Like I made this. It somehow glitched out in the build. So it should be like the same texture. But you know, I don't know what happened. And I would have also changed the colors a bit in the post process. But they didn't really like the changes I suggested. So what can you do about it, right? So this is the game I have to present today. And I was thinking like maybe it's even good if it's not too good. Because there's like a thing in Japan. If you present something that's too good, it's kind of like bad again, because people think you're gonna show off. You want to show off. So maybe for today, it's not even that bad of an idea to present a game that is not 100% perfect. Because if it's not 100% perfect, maybe that kind of like makes me more like employable, if you know what I mean. Or at least it shows that I can work together in a group. Even if other people have different opinions, I just focus to do the best on my part, and my part only, and try to support the group this way, even if I have different opinions. I don't know. You know, if you work together with somebody else, you kind of have to respect their opinions. Because if you don't, then you don't have a game at all, and you just have like struggle. And the thing is, in the end, if somebody asked me what I did about this game, all the things I did, I think I did a pretty good job. Like, could have been better. Like the ring, the Mongolian huts, the mountains, and like the script that actually makes the background change and turn it to space. So I wrote this too. So all these parts I think are pretty good. And if somebody asks me about other stuff like the programming, or how the game is not really action based, or like the soundtrack, it's not really my responsibility. So I can actually argue that, you know, I'm a good team player, maybe. I don't know. So this is also what I made. I like made the animation in the background, and I modeled this chair. So it's slowly gonna zoom out here. You can share it on Twitter. So I don't think I can. Oh, I know I want to quit the game. So I would say let's finish up with one last game, just for the fun of it. So this is a game I made for a school event, like a school festival. It's a pretty basic horror game. You like walk down these Japanese hallways, and there's like a monster. And you have a flash, and you can kill the monster with the flash. It's pretty simple. This game was fully made by me, so like there's no other people who thought. And you basically have to find the key and the exit. Yeah, that's basically the game. This game you can play, by the way. There's a download link in the description. So if you want to try it out, if you want to get scared and try to find the key, watch out, the enemies come in 3 different like forms. So some are faster. So when we got the key already, boom. Yeah, that's basically the video. So what game am I gonna do next? So the game I'm probably gonna do next is a maze game. I was thinking about making a maze game, because this game is kind of like a maze too, right? But it's not really too good of a maze. Like, it's very easy to remember once you found the key. I want to like make a true maze game, kind of like in Harry Potter or something like that. And there's also some school projects, like maybe on Instagram you have seen that I make a Squid Game also. Yeah. What is that? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the game I made for my test. It's not really that much of a game. Yeah, you just click on the B and avoid the wasp. I hope I get a good score for this game. But I doubt it. It's not really that impressive. That's a wasp. That's also a wasp. Nice. So yeah, that's basically the video. Let me know what you think about the games. If you want to play them, all the links are below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and keep updated for my future games.